Lassie Come Home marked the collie's screen debut. Lassie starred in 7 films for MGM and in a TV series that ran for 20 years. There have been many more iterations since. In the family classic we just saw, Lassie was played by a dog named Pal, a boy dog. Director Fred M. Wilcox and the production used a male collie because female collies tend to shed quite a bit. Women, right? Pal was trained by Hollywood's master animal trainer, Rudd Weatherwax. For Lassie's difficult swimming scene, shot on a location near Sacramento, Rudd Weatherwax stood off camera, yelling orders at Pal to jump into the water, swim, come out of the water, and hit his mark for the camera. A National Public Radio segment about the trainer revealed that Pal nailed the scene in one take. Weatherwax continued to train Pal and his descendants who played Lassie in the Lassie television series that ran on CBS for those 20 seasons. Ahead this afternoon, another family classic as the Muppets Take Manhattan.
With TCM, the conversation around movies is always free-flowing. The TCM Wine Club brings more stories to your table. Pairing incredible wines with great classic movies. Join now and receive 15 wines, including 3 exclusive movie wines for an incredible value.
I was in the closest seat possible.
It literally took my breath away.
Go to TCMWineClub.com or call 1-844-WINE-TCM.
It was up. We had to jump out a damn plane. I skipped ingenue right to deadly killer.
She was a powerful force on the screen. She's fearless.
She tore the movie industry up.
I think I started a movement.
The plot thickens. Here Comes Pam, hosted by Ben Mankiewicz. Available now on Apple Podcasts and anywhere you listen to podcasts. Visit tcm.com/podcast to learn more.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
TCM and Fathom Events present the 75th anniversary of It's a Wonderful Life, returning to cinemas December 18th and 21st, featuring insight from TCM.
These days, watching It's a Wonderful Life over the holidays is an American tradition.
For more information, visit fathomevents.com.
Hello and happy Thanksgiving. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Welcome to TCM, where we've spent the afternoon delivering a selection of family classics. We'll wind up our lineup with a musical, a tribute to Broadway dreamers starring a frog, a pig, a bear, and a dog. Plus, guest appearances from Liza Minnelli, Elliott Gould, Linda Lavin, Joan Rivers, Gregory Hines, Art Carney, Dabney Coleman, and Brooke Shields, among others. Even New York Mayor Ed Koch makes an appearance. From 1984, Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and Fozzie Bear star in The Muppets Take Manhattan. Kermit and his pals performed their original stage musical, Manhattan Melodies, in college. After graduation, they head to New York with hopes of turning their musical into a Broadway show. They're full of dreams, but short on cash. Theatrical doors are closed to them. But does Kermit give up? He's indefatigable. I'm not even sure which one it is. Anyway, he's that way, perhaps, because he's a puppet. The production marked the first solo directorial effort for puppeteer Frank Oz. He's gone on to have some impressive success. He directed the 1986 musical version of Little Shop of Horrors, as well as Dirty Rotten Scoundrels with Steve Martin and Michael Caine, What About Bob with Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss, In and Out with Kevin Kline, and a vastly underappreciated comedy, Bowfinger, which rather brilliantly paired Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy. Besides the celebrity guest appearances, there are a couple of notable extras in The Muppets Take Manhattan, background actors who happen to be the parents of director Martin Scorsese. According to Juliana Donald, who plays Jenny in the movie, the Scorseses were overjoyed to be extras, adding that they were very sweet and enjoyed not having to learn any lines. Film critic Roger Ebert heaped some classic movie praise on the film, specifically on its amphibian star. Dear Kermit, wrote Ebert, you really seem to come into your own. In the 1940s, you would have been under contract to MGM. You're Mickey Rooney in a frog suit. From 1984, here are the puppets created by Jim Henson in The Muppets Take Manhattan. Dustin Hoffman was ready to come aboard and play a Broadway producer in The Muppets Take Manhattan, a clear parody of Hollywood film producer Robert Evans, who ran Paramount when the studio made Love Story, Godfather, and Chinatown. But Hoffman worried Evans might be offended, so he bowed out of the project. The producers wanted a well-known actress to play Jenny the waitress, but they couldn't find one who was just right. Then an unknown actor named Juliana Donald auditioned for co-writer and director Frank Oz and Jim Henson, who was the creator of the Muppets and voiced Kermit, and they thought she was entirely believable talking to the puppet frog. She spoke to Kermit in a natural way, and she got the part. Coming up, two bona fide classics to enjoy as you begin to digest those 6,400 calories. Both feature James Mason, our star of the month. We'll have A Star is Born with Judy Garland later tonight. But first, Mason stars with Cary Grant and Eva Marie Saint in Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest. It's next on TCM.
The turning of the projector is just the beginning. The untold stories behind celluloid illuminate the pages of the TCM library. New this fall, Viva Hollywood, the legacy of Latin and Hispanic artists in American film from author Luis Reyes. And camp, kitsch, and cult reign in TCM Underground. 50 must-see films from the world of classic cult and late-night cinema from TCM's own Millie DeChirico and Katoya Murray. Find these titles wherever books and ebooks are sold.
One of the characteristics of the old studio star system was that a major star like Cary Grant had a certain persona that the audience was aware of. You can't do that with an average actor. I think Cary, had a very, very clear idea of who he was by the time he had made Only Angels Have Wings.
Well, you're right about one thing. A bird would have too much sense to fly in that kind of muck.
I mean, he's playing a romantic lead, a very attractive, sexy, authoritative male.
So long, Bonnie.
Slightly macho leading role. That was the picture, Only Angels Have Wings, which is why impersonators for years, whenever they did Cary Grant, they would go, Judy, Judy, Judy. And I asked him once, I said, where's that come from? He says, I don't know, I never said it in a picture. And somewhat later I figured it out, I think, because the character that Rita Hayworth plays in Only Angels Have Wings, her name is Judith, but he calls her Judy. He never says Judy, 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 but he does say, how you doing, Judy?
Hello, Judy. Hello, Judy. Are you feeling better, Judy?
I told Cary my theory about Only Angels Have Wings, Judy, Judy, Judy. He said, God, you might be right. I think you are right, yeah.
You're no good, Judy, and you never were. Here, give me that thing. Give me that before you cut your hand.
TCM and Julian's Auctions present Icons and Idols Hollywood. Legends, rebels, heroes, and extraterrestrials. The ultimate destination for Hollywood memorabilia from the golden age to the modern era. Featuring exclusive items from landmark films like the Mechatronic model used in E.T. the Extraterrestrial, the Nimbus 2000 from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and Moses' Holy Staff from the Ten Commandments. Plus, more iconic items like dresses worn by Marilyn Monroe and Robert De Niro's boxing glove and shorts from Raging Bull. Register today to start bidding. Join us in Beverly Hills and online December 17th and 18th. Go to juliansauctions.com/TCM to learn more.
Jerry, don't let's ask for the moon.
We have the stars. Journey to the stars of the past, present, and future in a click. Subscribe to TCM's YouTube channel. Explore exclusive original content and podcasts. Like, share, and engage with fellow movie lovers. Discover rare interviews and unique moments from special events and festivals. The vast universe of TCM is at your fingertips. Subscribe today at youtube.com/Turner Classic Movies.
Under the silvery moon.
It's the good old summertime, and Judy's getting ready to open her heart to a blind date. What will he be like, Judy?
He'll be tall and dark, terribly, terribly handsome. And sort of sad.
Andy, don't look so sad.
Tell you the truth, Rudy, I don't feel so good. Look out for the carnation.
It's 8:15, Andy. You don't have time to feel bad. Where's the button hook?
On the desk. I don't think I should go, Rudy.
Oh, Andy.
And on a lovely summer day, they meet and fall madly into each other's arms.
Oh!
Here's my card. That's where I work, see? Now you go buy yourself whatever I've ruined, and I'll be glad to pay for it, all right?
Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Put your arms around me, honey, hold me tight, huddle up and cuddle up with all your might. Oh, babe, won't you?
Excuse me for a minute. Would you like a little help? I don't care if people frown on me. Perhaps it's the lone way, but I go my own way, that's my philosophy. TCM and Fathom Events present the 75th anniversary of It's a Wonderful Life, returning to cinemas December 18th and 21st.
You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it.
Featuring insight from TCM.
These days, watching It's a Wonderful Life over the holidays is an American tradition.
For more information, visit fathomevents.com and own it now in 4K Ultra HD and digital.
Merry Christmas!
Hi there, happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining us on TCM. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. I'm going to pull back the curtain a bit here and tell you that I'm taping this in late October. I likely spent today, Thanksgiving, losing money, inexplicably betting on the Lions, losing more money betting against the Cowboys, and complaining to my 9-year-old daughter that the gravy isn't hot enough. So, pretty typical Thanksgiving. We spent the afternoon on TCM presenting a lineup of family classics, including National Velvet and Lassie Come Home. Tonight, we're switching gears. Since Thanksgiving is on a Thursday this year, it falls on the same night that we pay tribute to November's star of the month, James Mason. We have two of Mason's best films back-to-back tonight. In a few hours, Mason stars opposite Judy Garland in the 1954 version of A Star is Born. But first, a picture he made 5 years later. From MGM in 1959, Mason stars with Cary Grant and Eva Marie Saint in Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest. Mason was born in England in 1909, made his film debut there in 1935. True stardom eluded him for a decade, though he was seen as a rising talent in Britain. Then he had a solid worldwide hit in 1945 with The Seventh Veil. As Mason put it, welcome mats were spread out for us in Hollywood. He worked steadily and successfully in the States for roughly 5 years before he started raising his profile with films like The Desert Fox in 1951, Five Fingers and The Prisoner of Zenda in 52, Julius Caesar in 53, then 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and A Star is Born in 54. Hitchcock certainly knew Mason's work well. In Hitch's underappreciated 1948 suspense drama Rope, there's a whole exchange of dialogue about James Mason. A younger woman is discussing movies with an older woman at a dinner party. Of course, the man I have a passion for is James Mason, says the younger woman. So attractively sinister, says the older woman, adding, I have a confession to make. You know, I think I like Mason almost as much as Errol Flynn. And then the younger woman says, I'll take Cary Grant myself. In North by Northwest, Hitchcock gets Grant and Mason together, with Mason as an attractively sinister villain. Cary Grant stars as an advertising executive mistaken for a spy. That sets off a chain of deftly crafted plot twists, including a couple of murders and a road trip that takes Grant more than halfway across the country. Grant's co-star is the great Eva Marie Saint, delivering unexpectedly lurid lines to Grant's polished charm. Cast also includes Leo G. Carroll, Jesse Royce Landis, and in his second film, Martin Landau, in a memorable turn as Mason's enforcer. From MGM in 1959, written by Ernest Lehman, North by Northwest.